major reaction. So you see that climate change has many consequences in terms of content for our plates, but also for the economy, in fact. Imagine an increase of 24% for corn. It means an increase of price for meat, for many agricultural products also, as a consequence. So, great difficult for people to feed themselves, and so on and so on. As a consequence, we find Chardonnay in the north of France, for example, where there was only mines years before, and so on and so on. Or in the south of England, also, you will find champagne. Could be nice, don't know, but it will be different. Next question about solutions now. How can you reduce the carbon impact of your plate, of your menu? I mean, when you choose the product you will eat, not the way to produce it in farms and so on, but the choice of products. How can you, what can you do? This question won't give you awards, but it's also important. Ah, je ne sais pas passer. Pourquoi? Pourquoi ça ne faisait plus? So there are no awards for the questions, so there are no timer also. Two answers. What can we do? With keywords and no sentence, please. Just keywords. Words. One word after you send it, one word after you send it. Six answers? Allez. Please override this, because we need to work together. Ten answers? Alors, up. Whoa. So, offering, yes, we need to change the offer. Local products, asking for seasonal products, local products, carbon use, temporary products. It's like a cloud. When two words are exactly the same, the word is greater. Don't eat, yes, it's also an answer to reduce the carbon. Biological, yes, organic product. No use salmon, yes, good ideas. Don't use gases. Respect the season. Less meat, yes. Temporary products, I think it's seasonal. Popular menu. Customers, bio. There are many nice ideas there. Regarding season, regarding local, regarding meat, regarding organic product. Farm to clients, yes, short circuit. Nice, nice. There's a future for us because you have very good ideas, I think. So, we should stop there. So, the winners, the three pillars, the three major pillars are more seasonal products, less animal proteins, less meat, more local products. But not only meats. When we see less animal proteins, it means also less milk, butter, cream, and so on. Not only meat. And just less animal product, and not without. Some people like to eat only vegetarian products, menus, but it's not the only solution. You can also do very great progress reducing the quantity of animal proteins, more local products. And of course, healthy products grown from agroecology or better organic products, less food wastage, because it's responsible for greenhouse gases in a huge quantity, and more raw products cooked in their entirety. No question?
Raw. Raw. You understand?
Raw, brut. Cru. So these are the good methodology. Now, one question. You've got the three pillars: more seasonal products, less animal proteins, and more local products. You will have to rank to decide which is the best, the first to do, the second, and the third. Second. You will learn something. The best experience is to say you will learn something, because there's no good answer, in fact. There's no good answer. It's not so easy. And you will be proud to know the answer tomorrow. To say to your colleagues, I know what is to be done first, and secondly, and thirdly. Because there are not so many people who have the right answer. So you can be proud now to say, non, ça c'est pas dans l'ordre. Round the left. Less animal products. First. Secondly, more seasonal products. And third, local. Local production has a great impact on greenhouse gases emission. But you can use, please, you can buy products from a farmer which is very close to you, 10 kilometers far away. It's very close, so it's nice. It seems to be much better than something coming from 1,000 kilometers. Seems to be. Perhaps not, in fact, and usually not. Because if it comes from a farmer which is 10 kilometers from you, he will use his personal old car for only 10 kilos of potatoes and 10 kilos of strawberries, and the amount of CO2 per kilo will be very, very high. And if you buy the same products, strawberries and potatoes, coming from 1,000 kilometers with a much more modern truck, with a very important quantity of food, the weight of CO2 equivalent will be less per kilo. So it's not so easy to imagine why local is perhaps not usually systematically better than faraway products. So keep in mind, the best recipe in that rank is less animal proteins, more seasonal and more local. And of course, because local products are perhaps not good one, they can use a great amount of pesticides and so on. Imagine. I will end by a concrete example, which is now in France. It's a video coming from an NGO, non-governmental organization, association in fact, in which I'm very involved, which is Bon pour le Climat. The goal of Bon pour le Climat is to act inside hospitality, schools and so on, and within the world of chefs to teach what is low carbon menus in fact. So, I explain that. So, it's sad, but ouais, ça se passe pas. Faut aller chercher sur Internet. So I've just explained you what it is inside that video. It's just one example with a very French traditional menu, which is carrot and beef. The example shows you that generally there's 1/3 of carrot and 2/3 of meat, generally. And it's quite the same for many recipes in France. If you change that proportion, I mean 1/3 of vegetables and 2/3 of meat, if you change the proportion, it means 2/3 of vegetables, 1/3 of meat, so you keep meat, very nice, very tasty meat. You will halve the quantity of carbon for your menu. You will halve, it means dividing by 2 the amount of carbon.